Hi, I'm Anna Walker.
And I'm Willie Walker.
We are the proud parents of Contessa Walker Jackson.
Yes, we are the proud parents of Contessa Walker Jackson. Contessa was born and raised in Miami-Dade County, Florida. Contessa was an extraordinary child. She was very self-motivated. She did a lot of things on her own. And as a parent, we never had to tell her to study. Contessa was awesome as a child. She did a lot of things there at the school. Matter of fact, she's a product of Christian education. Contessa loved school when she was a little girl. I never had to stay on top of Contessa. I told Contessa and her brother that I didn't want them to watch television all during the week. Only night that I allowed them to watch television was on Thursday night. So one day, Contessa came to me and she said, Dad, I do all my work. Why can't I watch television? And I had to think about that. I said, you know what? She's absolutely right. But she didn't watch television anyway. She only watched television on Thursday night. She got all her work done. She was an excellent student. She got all A's, all A's. And she decided that she wanted to go to college. She wanted to go to a college in Orlando, Florida, but I said, no, I know where my money is going. So we decided to send her to Oakwood College at that time, who became Oakwood University. Contessa has a lot of things that she's picked up from her mom and also from her dad. I'm an educator. I taught math. I've been an administrator, a principal, and I've had my own business for 7 years. Her mother and I, we ran a business for 7 years. It was entitled Project Motivational Math. So as Contessa got older, she was in the school system for about 7 or 8 years. And then she decided that she wanted to start her own business. We were very proud of Contessa. She did an excellent job at what she was doing with Teacher's Pet. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want your children to have an excellent education, you want to send them to Teacher's Pet. Contessa is an awesome teacher. She cares about your children. She loves your children, and she will get them a high-class curriculum. We're very excited about Teacher's Pet. My wife is going to say a few words at this time.
I would like
And
to say about my daughter, she is truly an extraordinary woman in her accomplishments and everything that she sets out to do, she will meet those goals. And one thing I can say about her, I really admire her, especially as a woman, as a mother in her childhood days as she was growing up. I didn't have that closeness with her because being a mother, working mother, and coming home with the busyness of life. But as Tessa grew up, she expired and she, whatever she wanted to do and in her goals and her determination, that is what she did. And I recall as a little girl, I think Tessa had to be about the age of 5 or 6 years old. And one thing that struck me the most when she went out for gymnastics. And she was so cute as she tried to do I think it was the cartwheel. And when it was her time, it was doing a competition. And when it was her time to come out, she started off real good and then she kind of hesitated a little bit and she didn't fulfill that as far as the competition in with the gymnastics. But one thing I can say for her, in her youth, growing up, her aspirations and accomplishment and going out for the various, especially with the team. She played basketball. She played the basketball. And other things she did too, being part of the cheerleader and also
And Contessa was excellent student, as you keep hearing her saying and all. She was a great daughter as well, and we loved her. She did a lot of things on her own, and she was a determined person. Now, our aspirations for Contessa was for her to be a lawyer, and I still believe that one day she will fulfill that goal as a lawyer. But she was very determined. She wanted to be an entrepreneur, and she has become an entrepreneur. She ran Teacher's Pet for a number of years, and the kids did excellent, as you heard from those different testimonies that you've already reviewed and all. So we're excited about Contessa. We're very proud of her, and the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. This is just the beginning, but sky's the limit. And God is going to continue to bless her as she gives it all to him.
and, and one thing I'd like to say too, and add to that, in her um, fulfilling her goals with the school, the virtual school, she has such a zeal and a love for children, and then children all love her too. And I said to her, she has this talent. It's a God-given
Yes.
talent where she can motivate children and to inspire them in wanting to learn. And most of her students, as if you look at the testimonies that were given, they were all inspired by their 8th grade teacher, which is very good. So I know with her and all that she sets out to do, even in her business as a event planner, that's one of her determination. Once she set her mind to do it, she's going to accomplish that. So I'm proud of her as a mother, and we're here to stand by her, and we are there to help her as well. So
we're here to support her in every way possible and all. Sky's the limit, as I mentioned before, and God has your back, and so do we. We love you, Contessa, and God bless you. Thank you for listening.